Hello friends, I just thought I'd put a quick video together to help with the lower back. So we're going to start our yoga routine today sitting on a block. So placing the block underneath your hips, allow your hips to just fall off the front of your block, coming into an easy seated position. I have a hip injury, so unfortunately my right knee never actually relaxes down. But, you know, we work with what we can and we do what we can. So we're going to start in an easy seated position, placing your hands on your knees, and gently close your eyes and just breathe. Just allowing yourself to feel yourself in the space. Feel your breath go all the way in down to the belly and then exhale all the way out. One more time. Sitting tall, exhaling all the way out. And then start moving with your breath, exhaling, round your back out, tucking your chin, and then inhaling, come forward in a seated cat-cow position. Just starting to warm up the spine. And then sit tall. Making sure you're comfortable. You can change the cross of your legs if you like. Now, I'm gonna opt not to do that because, again, I can't get this hip to release. So I'll just work with this. So now we're gonna take your right hand and place it on your left knee, and take your left hand and place it behind you and sit very tall. Twisting at the trunk, look over your shoulder. And continuing to breathe. Inhale, sit very tall. Exhale, turn a little bit deeper. With every exhale, see if you can just turn a little bit more into this rotation. And keeping your right hand on your left knee, sweep your left arm up. And then gently lean over the right knee. Breathe. Placing your hand on the back of your head for support. Look up to the sky. Keeping that left hip down. And then extending that arm again. Looking up. Sweep the left arm down to the right knee. And then rolling forward. Tuck your chin in and round your back. Take a big breath. allowing your whole back to relax and your head to fall forward. And then coming up, bringing your right hand up, place it behind you, sit tall, and exhale and turn and rotate and look over your shoulder, twisting at your trunk, sitting tall, breathe in tall, exhale, turn. Keeping your left hand on your right knee and trying to maintain the rotation, sweep your right arm up and lean over your left knee, placing the hand on the back of the head for support, elbow to the sky, look up, remembering only to go as far as you can comfortably. Breathe. Send the breath to those tight muscles. And then extend that arm up. Look down at your left knee and sweep that arm down. Rotating to the center again. Drop your chin to your chest and relax your back. And then roll up, releasing your arms back to your knees. And then coming forward on your mat, removing the block off to the side. Come into a tabletop position. Tops of your feet down, hands directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to place your right hand gently on the back of the head and then bring the elbow to the left wrist, rotating at the trunk, belly firm, and then reaching all the way up and then down, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And this time when we come up, we're going to release that arm all the way. And then thread the needle. But before the shoulder touches down, we're going to come back up. And again. And then up. And down. This time when you thread the needle, come all the way down. And drop your shoulder to the mat. Keeping your hips and your knees in alignment, place your right ear down. Extend your left arm so that your palms meet and make that adjustment with your upper back. And slowly turn your head to look up to the sky. And then open up. Twisting at the trunk, look up. Trying to keep your hips in alignment. You can go for a wrap here. It's an active position because you're pushing the floor away with your right arm. Turning your head up to the sky. Keeping your belly firm. And then unwind. Bring your palms back together. Roll your head back down. Place your left hand on the mat in front of your face. And then push the floor away and come back up to tabletop position. I don't know if you could see all that, but we're going to do it on the other side. So place your left hand on the back of your head gently. Bring your elbow to your wrist or close to it. And then open up. Remembering to breathe. And this time we're going to extend the arm and thread the needle. But again, don't touch down. Come back up and come back down. Come back up and come back down. This time, push the shoulder all the way through. Place your head down. Make sure that your knees are underneath your hips. Start turning to look up. Extend that arm. And then place your palms together. And instead of reaching out here, you want to make that adjustment by pushing your shoulder back. And then turn and look up. And then open up. I have to say this is an uncomfortable position for me because I've had shoulder surgery and I've had brain surgery. But the fact that I can do this and I'm alive is pretty amazing. Go for a wrap. Keep the belly firm. Continue to breathe. Unwind. Place the palms together. Roll down. Place your hand in front of your face. And then push the floor away. Oh yeah. From here, we're going to widen our knees. Put your toes together. And set your heels back. And walk your hands out into child's pose. Dropping your chest between your legs. Place your chin or your forehead on the mat. Whichever's more comfortable for you. And relax into this position. Walk your fingertips as far as you can and come into prayer. Bending at the elbows, bring your thumbs towards your shoulder blades. And relax into this pose. And this might be a great pose, but if you need a little more stretch on your shoulders, or you'd like to get your shoulders open a little bit more, you can bring some blocks in. Put them out in front. You can put them on the low side and then extend your arms out and drop a little bit deeper Or you can put them up a little bit higher, wherever you're at. And then release. Set your blocks aside. And roll forward on your mat. Hips all the way down. And you can place your hands all the way out on the end, keeping your elbows on the outside of your shoulders or just in alignment with your shoulders, but forward. Feet down to a baby sphinx pose. And relax your belly and your hips on the mat. And this might be a fine pose for you if this is comfortable. But if you would like, you can come a little bit higher by bringing your elbows all the way underneath your shoulders. Again, relaxing your hips and your belly down. Try not to shrug, but pushing the floor away. Maybe you want to tuck your chin. And you can bring your block in and allow your head to relax. Make whatever adjustments you need. Just allow your lumbar spine to relax into this pose. Just a few more breaths. Take a big belly breath here. Removing your block. Come down, placing your hands underneath your forehead. Relax. Turn your head to the right. Turn your right toes out and bring your right knee up and relax. And then bring the right knee down. Placing your legs together again. Get adjusted. Turn your head to the left. And then turn your left toe out and bring the left knee up. And relax. Take a big breath. And then bring your left knee back in alignment. Maybe rock back and forth here. And then roll over onto your back. Come into the center of your mat. Place your feet about, 8-10 inches from your hips. And grab your block. Place your shoulders on the mat. And then push up with your hips. And take your block and set it right under your hip bones so that your hips feel supported. And place your hands down and relax. This is supported bridge. Should remove all the pressure in your lower back. Bring your right knee in, lace your fingers, and just gently put a little pressure. You're not pulling, you're just resting. Make sure that you're comfortable on the block, that it's not tilted one way or another. And then when you're ready, extend your left leg. You can extend it however far you feel comfortable. You can extend it all the way out if you like. I'm going to be here for a minute. Try to relax into this pose. And then release your hands. Bend your left knee and place your right foot back on the floor. And readjust here if you need to. Bending your left knee. Lace your fingers around your left shin. And when you're ready, extend your right leg. Slowly allow yourself to rest into this pose. And start to release your left leg. And bending the right leg. Place your left foot down on the mat. Pick up your hips and remove the block. And then place your hips down. Put your feet on either edge of your mat. And slowly rock your knees from side to side. Extending your arms all the way out to the side. With the feet on either edge of your mat, rock both knees down to the left. Oops, I have a block in the way. If you like, you can place your ankle on your knee. Feeling a nice stretch in that right hip right here. And then place that foot on the mat and coming back and forth again a few times. And then letting both knees fall to the right. Placing your right foot on your left knee. And then release. And come side to side a few more times. And then back to center. Bring your feet back in alignment with your hips. Rotate your lower back into the mat. We're going to grab our block again. We're going to place it right here next to us. Pick up your knees as if you're sitting in a chair. Extend your arms out. And then allow both knees to fall to the side. But we're going to look to the opposite direction. And we're going to bring our arms up and grab our elbows. And we're going to let those elbows fall to the right as we look right. Relaxing into this pose. And then coming back up, releasing the arms. Bring the knees back up. Moving our block from this side to the opposite side. Allowing your knees to fall to the right and rest on the block. Looking to the left, bring your elbows up, clasp, grab your elbows with your arms, and then let your arms fall to the left. Big trunk twist. Just relax into the pose. Allow gravity to do the work. Big belly breath here. And then come back to center. Placing your feet on the mat, rotating your hips down and up, pulling your knees in. Give yourself a big hug. Rocking up into a seated position. I hope that helps your back. Have a great day. Namaste.